Sir, you can make him co-host so that I can allow candidates who are getting in.
Fine. Uh, Good morning, everyone. I'm Satish here from Pragyan AI. So Shokkumar is a co-founder of AI Interns. I am co-founder of Pragyan AI. So AI Interns is mainly for people to give essential skills necessary for transitioning into data science and AI, because data science and AI is very hot kind of topic and advanced skills, and a lot of companies are hiring, and most of those companies are top-notch companies, high-paying companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft. So even in Indian companies like Ola, Uber, even Flipkart. So a lot more companies are hiring data scientists and AI. And these jobs are high paying jobs, not like a normal kind of a jobs, which they will be paying around 2 to 5 lakhs kind of the basic salary. But these jobs are very high paying jobs. Not only the high paying jobs initially, but later on also, like after 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years, your salary hike will be substantial. So if you want me to explain something, so let me give a brief about the how the jumps and hikes will be in there in the data science and AI. For example, if you are learning a normal skills and if you are getting something like an initial salary 3.6, so data science and AI guy will get initial salary something around the 6 lakh kind of things, and the next substantial hike will be based on that hike, and the next substantial hike will be based on these kind of hikes. And these things will be a little bit as you get more and more experience, things will be your salary hikes will be more and more. And overall, if you think about, actually you will be somebody with data science and AI will be earning much more than the compared to the other skill sets. Why this is happening is because of there is a supply and demand gap. This is a NASCAM report. So this is NASCAM report. How many openings are there in data science and AI in 2018, and how many resources were available at that time? So number of openings are more than number of resources available. That is the reason everybody
Excuse
used
me,
to.
sir.
Hello.
Sir, yeah, sir. So you made co-host some other person.
1 month.
Yeah.
So this is an ASCAM report.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So in 2018, so number of openings available in the data science and AI is much more than number of jobs, number of resources available. It's like trained resources from university or some other side actually. So, and in 2021, it is number of openings are escalated much more than the number of resources available. That is the reason what is happening. Actually, these resources are getting multiple offers, and that is how this salary range will be very exponential kind of things. So this is the one reason we started educating the people in. This is the main reason, because so many startups are coming, so many MNCs are hiring the data science and AI resources, and everybody facing the same issue about not having the right skill resources. Like the resources are there, but they don't have in-depth knowledge about things. They have not done any practical work, and they have done anything which is useful, like they can contribute from the day one. This was the main concerns of a lot of startups and MNCs and something. So to start, we starting this session. Not only we, several other industries or other companies so started data science and AI. Main reason for all this is happening is because the resources are not available. So since the quality resources are not available, and practical resources with the practical knowledges are not available. So that is the main reason we started. And about me, like I am from NIT, so Suratkal, and I have around 18 years of experience. I worked in top-notch companies like Intel, Samsung, SanDisk. I worked in USA. I worked in South Korea and Japan. So Shubkumar is around also 10 years kind of experience, 15 years kind of experience. So he worked in IBM, Motorola, Google. So now he's working in Oracle. So all whatever we are saying, so both of us are around 15 plus years of experience and worked in top-notch companies. And we wanted to train the young people with the practical course. Like, so we don't want to give just like some kind of a theory and some kind of something. So we wanted to provide the core foundation, deeper foundation with the practical knowledge, with a lot of live projects, quality case studies, and something like people can relate and understand and ready to be working for an industry. And one more thing you should note, like, so for example, if you wanted to learn a swimming, you somebody who already know how to swim and he already won some kind of awards can teach you very well than somebody who doesn't know or not swim anything any number of times. So why I'm trying to say no, so this is what the difficulty is like. So people are getting a lot of theoretical things because they are not getting any practical things, because the whoever is teaching them or like something, they don't have the real practical experience. Like, so if you think about us, actually we develop so many solutions, we still developing so many solutions, we file so many patents in the data science and AI domain, and building so many products, mentoring so many startups, mentoring so many research scholars. So why we want to train is because we know that like what is the gap, and we want people to be working on the learning things practically than more theoretical kind of thing. So that is the thing, and that is the difference of us compared to the other companies. And what we have done is actually we have done in data science and AI as a 8 core models. Like, so instead of like, so initially we thought about making everything in one, but it is to take 2 years or 3 years kind of a longer kind of duration. Maybe students may not be interested on those kind of a longer kind of durations. Like what we did actually, we split these models into 8 models actually. Like, so if you see here, actually we splitted the data science and AI into 8 models. So first model is about the foundation skills. So programming foundation skills are basic essential skills actually. And the second is actually data science foundation kind of model. Third is data analytics or business intelligence kind of model. Fourth is the machine learning. Fifth is deep learning or computer vision. So sixth is the cloud computing. Then natural language processing or chatbot kind of things. Like finally is actually DevOps or AI model deployment. Like we divided the data science and AI into 8 core models. So, and each model will be of 3 to 5 months. Like, so because students may not be interested in the longer kind of duration, each will be of 3 to 5 months kind of things, and minimum number of hours. This is a live interaction sessions, because we will be teaching live sessions. Like minimum hours is 75 hours, maximum duration is 100 hours, and this is excluding lot of other practical things. So what are the practical things we will be doing for each model? So each models there will be 4 quizzes, 4 assignments, 1 hackathon, 1 final exams, and multiple what is called multiple case studies. So you will be having multiple case studies, and you will be doing 1 mini project that. So I will explain one by one actually. So each will have a lot of practical things. Let us go with the model 1. So model 1 will be having a foundation skills, like so logical thinking, how to write a program problem solving skill set actually, and Python programming, deeper Python programming, data structure using Python, algorithm using Python, object oriented programming foundation using Python, and NumPy and Pandas, which help us to understand how to handle the data, how to read the data, how to process the data, how to read from different kind of file formats, and programming assignments, and so many. So each model will be having 1 mini project actually. We'll be doing, after learning all those things, we'll be doing 1 mini project, 4 quizzes, 4 programming assignments, 1 hackathon. You will participate hackathon or coding challenges. In this case, it will be coding challenges, and then 1 final exam. So that like when you undergo this courses in with a lot of assignments, lot of programs, lot of 1 mini projects and all those things, like the intention is actually it is theory kind of concepts, deeper kind of a theory foundation, plus practical things. So that is where the people are lacking actually. That the main concern of the industry is actually people are lacking the practical things. They are not able to do programming things. So that's where the founder, like we are focusing on that. And the curriculum also, if you look at actually this itself is sufficient for you to get a job. So if you are comfortable with this itself, actually it will help you to get a job. So then the second module is about the data science foundation. We will be teaching about mathematics for the data science, statistics for the data science, SQL and SQL query using and connecting, writing SQL programs using Python, kind of through the Python, data visualization, MATLAB and Seaborns with 50 plus data visualization charts like chart, bar chart, normal charts, and advanced charts actually. So around 50 plus visualization plots we'll be teaching using the Python actually, using the Python libraries like MATLAB and Seaborn kind of things. And we will be teaching EDA, data science and EDA, how to analyze the data, how to write a report on that and all those things with the practical case studies. It is not just like a theoretical. So all these explanations will be giving with the practical case studies. We'll be taking on something. For example, if you have to teach something on the data science and thing, so we'll take a case studies like Uber kind of case studies or Ola kind of a case studies or like Netflix kind of a case studies or Amazon e-commerce kind of a case studies. We'll take a case studies. We'll show how to analyze it, how to write a report, how to plot a chart, how to get insights from that actually, like with the practical things. Apart from that, we will be giving 10 case studies as assignments, and everybody will be working on 1 or 2 case studies and will be teaching to the other people. It's like overall in this course actually like around 15 case studies you'll be learning. So that like something like if you think about the things, no, lot of coding and lot of practical things and lot of see, that is where we wanted to focus you. You should, by when you undergo this course, you will be getting a deeper knowledge and you should be working on a lot of things and you have practical kind of a knowledge. So these 15 kind of case studies are more than enough for to claim that like you know these concepts actually. And one mini projects will be there, and coding like quizzes will be there, final exams will be there, and coding hackathon will be there. That is more than sufficient to claim that like you understand the data science and you're ready to deliver from the day one. This is the second model. And if you take the third model is actually BI kind of model, data analytics or business intelligence. So the roles, what you will be getting, BI roles, data analyst kind of a roles. And what you will be doing, we will be giving a foundation about the business, how to apply this data science or business intelligence in marketing and sales, supply chain, retail, e-commerce, healthcare, HR. It's like around 6 to 8 domains we'll be teaching. What kind of case studies we can do, what kind of data analytics we can do in the different domains. So we'll be giving the domain knowledge, and we'll be teaching you a Tableau. So here we'll be teaching entire thing using the Tableau and Excel actually. First we'll be teaching with the Excel sheets using Excel's analytics, and then we'll be switching to the Tableau. And we will be explaining with the 5 case studies, all these Tableau concepts and everything, taking with the 5 case studies, and overall 15 case studies will be giving as an assignments and the peer things. So overall 20 case studies we'll be doing, and around 8 domains we'll be learning from this one actually, around 8 domains, and what kind of analytics in each different domains, like what kind of HR analytics will be done. Like HR analytics will be something like that, like which kind of people are quitting the company, why they are quitting the company. So those kind of analysis, how can we do those kind of analysis using the Tableau, and how can we build a Tableau dashboards. So that this is the all very essential kind of skill sets which companies are looking for. So a lot of companies are looking for these kind of skill sets, and we will be training these things in the model 3. So model 4, if you think about model 4, is all about the machine learning. So we'll be giving first a foundation of the machine learning, what is meant by supervised, unsupervised, what kind of, we'll be building some regression models, classification model, clustering models, ensembling and boosting kind of models, recommendation. So a recommendation system is something that like Netflix, no? So it will say that like person X also watched some other movies, or like recommendation in the Amazon kind of, no, person who purchased this smartphone also purchased something. So those kind of models, how to build those kind of recommendation kind of models we'll be teaching. Time series models is actually something that like how stock price prediction, housing price prediction. So take 4 years back, the stock price is this much and how much it will be. So all those kind of time series models with some live case studies, like either the stock market, either the car sales price or like house price, all those kind of time series models will be building. So whenever we are teaching something, we'll be teaching with the live case studies, with the live kind of a data, so that like you get that know how to apply it for the real world. So it is not just a theoretical kind of thing, like real world. So real world of case studies, I will be teaching these concepts, and most of them is hands-on kind of the concepts you will be teaching. And you'll be, while we are teaching, actually we will also will be working on that over the Google Cloud using the Google Colab or Kaggle Notebook. So it is more theoretically plus practical things, more practical oriented kind of some things, and we'll be covering the case studies in the part of this. And like around 10 models, 4 models with the case studies will be teaching, and around 15 case studies will be giving across these things actually as assignments and peer learning. So everybody has to build some model and has to explain to others. So overall, if you think around 20-25 case studies will be doing in the machine learning. So that is more than sufficient for you to claim that like I have machine learning. And apart from that, like anyhow, it is there one mini project you will be doing, one hackathon you will be doing. So if you think about the course, no, whenever one on model, we are focusing such a way that like you will become experts in that actually, we have a practical knowledge in that. So that is how we are trying to teach you. So in the machine learning, then the fourth model is about the deep learning and computer vision. We'll be discussing and explaining about what is the neural networks, what is the ANN and MLP, what is CNN models, what is the Keras programming. So we will be teaching, building how to build a classification model, segmentation model, object detection, it's like finding whether the person is wearing mask or not, whether identifying that person, who is that person, all the face detection, all those kind of models actually. So classification is actually whether the person is having COVID or not COVID, X-ray image, and all those kind of things we'll be teaching. And RNN LSTM is another advanced concepts we'll be teaching. So if you think about ANN, NLP, CNN, RNN, LSTM will be covered with the Keras programming and classification, segmentation, object detection is a more things we'll be doing. And all these courses, all these concepts will be teaching with the some kind of model development with the case studies. It's like live something like, so we'll take some case studies and we'll teach the concept. It's not that like just theoretical thing. So whenever we are teaching one theoretical concepts, we'll take, like for example, if I'm trying to teach a CNN, I'll be taking giving us some theoretical about a CNN, and then we'll be how to write a CNN model for X-ray images and finding out COVID. Almost like, so everything whenever trying to teach, so you will be teaching working on something actually. So around 10 models development will be teaching, and 15 models will be giving a case studies and the peer assignments and the peer learning. So overall around 20-25 case studies will be doing in the deep learning. So if you think about now, so instead of like, so most of the things what happen, they will do 1 or 2, but when you do 10 to 20 to 25 things actually, you will become experts in this domain, and you can ask for the higher salary brackets because you already have an expertise in that domain and with the practical things. No, so this is how will be teaching the deep learning. The next comes about the cloud computing. So here we'll be teaching about AWS cloud. So how about AWS, how to create a container microservers, and how, and apart from that, like how to deploy something on the AWS cloud and all those things. Apart from that, like we'll also teach about AI clouds. Actually, there is AI clouds, no, AI Azure, Auto ML in Google, and Azure on, and SageMaker in the Amazon. So how to use that, how to build the models on that, and how to deploy models on that. So we will be teaching those kind of things, and we will be giving some case studies as assignments to you build a model and deploy using those AI clouds and deploy over the cloud and test it actually. So this is all about like not building on the local thing, but you will be building and working on the cloud kind of solutions using the AWS or Google or Azure. Azure is Microsoft, AWS is Amazon, Google, you already know Google's cloud actually. So we'll be teaching this in the model 6. So if you look about the model 7 is all about NLP. We'll be giving the NLP is actually natural language processing. So you may be heard about Alexa or Google, okay, you can communicate with, no. So something that like how this whole the communication work, how the you will be extracting the information from us, and how you will be building a chatbot. So the whole process is understanding the NLP, building the sentiment analysis, building the text summarization, building a model for question answers kind of things, building your speech language translation, one language to another, and building some kind of a chatbots. These are the things we will be learning in this NLP. And the course also will be rigorous kind of things, with lot of case studies and lot of assignments we'll be doing. And the final model, if you think about actually model deployment. So here you will be deploying, you will be learning about model deployment using Hariko. This is one more thing, and using the Google Cloud. And another one is actually ML Ops actually. These three things we'll be teaching, and we will be building the model. Whatever the building local model you build, you should be porting into the cloud and making that working with some small kind of app. And so that like, so you will be saying that like whatever you have built, you will be deployed on the cloud, and you can demonstrate anybody that like what you have done. And you can even build an app or like a website for that, and you can start interacting. It's like our model is up and running. So that is what is the intention for this course model. Means like whatever you have built locally, you will be deploying commercially, like anybody can access and anybody can work with your things actually models. So that is the objective of here. So overall, if you think about like 8 models, each model will be having 4 quizzes, 4 assignments, and 1 final exams. This is one way of evaluation. Second is actually mini projects, and each model will be getting a certificate, and each model will have a project or code hackathon of 400 marks. And we will be grading you. So grade A plus, and A plus plus actually, depending on the marks. And below 75 actually will be successfully completed. So, and we will be ranking you. So overall ranking will also will be giving. And we will be helping you to build your profile in LinkedIn, resume building, mock interviews, helping what kind of questions will be asked, how you will be cracking the interviews for each model, of what they will be asking, how you will be addressing, and what kind of projects you should be highlighting in your resume, and how you will be preparing for this interviews, and what kind of interview process will be there, and how we will be addressing that. So all those things will be covering, because we not only you will be learning the skills theory, you will be learning practically, and you are also learning how to crack the interviews, and how to build your CVs, and how to enhance your visibility of your skill sets in the CV or LinkedIn or something. And also will connect you to the hiring companies, and this is a placement support also we will be providing. So this is all about our course. And any questions here? Anybody wants to know about our course actually? Any of the concepts? Anybody wants to look into our course, or like have any questions about our course? And each model will be it takes 3 to 5 months. So and 70 and all sessions will be online sessions, weekly 2 sessions. Sometimes we'll be taking 3 sessions, but a lot of assignments will be giving, lot of case studies will be giving, so that like we will be spending at least 10 to 15 hours per week. So per week we will be spending at least 10 to 15 hours. So that is that is a motivation of us to make you ready for industry. And any questions here? Anybody wants to know about our course, our structures, or any concerns you have? And these curriculum, no, so all these curriculums, case studies, everything what we do is in line with the industry. Means it is not just like something a hypothetical kind of things, like I just created a curriculum just like a university kind of thing, and whether it will be useful. No, all those things will be useful. And all these case studies what we will be doing, like if you try to explain, there will be some companies who are hiring based on those kind of case studies. So all those things will be industry aligned. So everything will be aligned with the industry. So, and another thing, no, what we are trying to do, no, so students will be like may not be having that much kind of a fund. So if we give this course to the corporates or working professionals, the cost per course will be model will be around 25 to 30,000. But what we have made is actually like around per students, it is per model is around 10,000. And that too, like first 50 students will be giving 50% discount, means like it will be around 5,000 per model. And overall model, if you are taking 8 models, it will be 80K kind of things, like that to first 50 students will be giving 50%, means like around 40,000. Means like it is as good as one model for working professionals. So you will be getting around 8 models here. And also, like we are giving is actually like if somebody is taking more than 2 modules, internship will be free. So we'll be giving an internship also. And we also anyhow we'll be helping you to build your LinkedIn profiles and jobs and placing this. Actually, not only that, actually, like since we are data science and AI, we are creating a job portal, and a lot of companies like asking that I need these resources. It is not like only the first time. You can use this job portal anytime, like after 1 year, 2 years, like so many is like 1 year experience people are needed, 4 years, like so we will be supporting you lifelong, because job portals will be there. You access to job portal always will be there. You, and we are only focused on data science AI, not like that like we will be teach X, Y, Z, we teach everything in the earth. No, so we are only focused on data science and AI. So all the jobs related to data science AI will be there. You can apply anytime. So it is not like only once I will be supporting, after that like no. So and we will be giving alumni status, like so we'll be giving access to those career portals, like so that is all will be there in the AI interns portal. So you can access and you can apply any after that something. So this is the thing what we are trying to do. So open for you to ask any questions you have. So, or if you have any feedback to us, actually, you can write to us actually info@aiinterns.com. And also like Basa Prabhu is already there, so he will be connecting you, and his number is also there, so you can connect anytime. So any concerns or questions, things, please ask.
Yes, but any questions do you have?
So we'll be starting one batch of this month actually, and another batch will be starting in the month of August. So one batch will be starting this May 5th to 8th kind of thing, and another is in the August actually. So there will be 2 batches will be there, and in immediate after that, like somewhere, but like right now, like one batch is about to start in May, another batch is in August. And first 50 students will get discount actually. The per model will be around 5K. So any question?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning.
Sir, I have a question. So you have split it into 8 different modules, no, sir. So few people only will be interested in data science or machine learning. So only if the people who's learned the foundation skill module as well as followed by the data science foundation, will that sufficient to become a data scientist in such domains? Or else they need to learn the machine learning concept or deep learning concepts, sir?
See, if your ambition is about a data scientist, so then the first model is very, very basic. So second and fourth model is essential, because data scientist will know about data analytics plus machine learning. So if you already have a knowledge,
also required, sir?
Machine learning, deep learning is not necessary.
Okay.
But if you already have a knowledge about the data, so see, main focus is data science foundation plus machine learning knowledge. And programming skill is anyhow it is necessary, because any programming thing is necessary. So 1, 2, and 4th is essential to become a data scientist. But if you want, if you want more and more advanced things, then you can have a business intelligence.
Okay.
But deep learning and cloud and natural not necessary for a data scientist. But depends on, because if you have more skills, you can ask more salary. So it is something.
Correct.
So if you want just basic, first I will just land into data scientist and then I will learn. You can learn anytime. It is not necessary that you have to learn. But if you learn very early, you will leverage that more. If you learn delayed late, then you will be losing that money. So think about, like, if you just now join with the 4 lakhs and if you join with 6 lakhs, so next hike will be based on the 6 lakhs, not with the 4 lakhs. So that is how you will be losing. So you will be losing in terms of lakhs actually. If you add more skills, you will be losing in terms of lakhs. And
Yeah,
over
yeah.
a period of time, you'll be losing several lakhs actually, 10
Yes,
lakhs,
yes.
20 lakhs, something like that. That is how you should think. So think about not about the skills actually. Yeah, you should always optimize how much you will be earning, and knowledge always will be beneficial. Knowledge never goes bad or wrong. Your laptop may go bad, or maybe your car you may not use or something, but knowledge in your life, it will always help you. So one thing you remember, anything you are spending on the education or knowledge will help in your career, and your career will be not 1 year, 2 years, your career will be 30, 35 years. If you passed out engineering at 20, 22 years, so 60 years is your career. Up to 60 years, you are to retire now. So that is
Yeah.
how you think about. So focus on building the knowledge, building the skills actually. Don't focus about like, oh, how much I should be learning. How much deeper you learn, that is far better for your life, because your life is around 30, 35 years career. No, it is very,
Yeah.
so how many years old, no, beyond that, your career will be there. Think about
Yeah.
that. And these skills will be day to day you'll be using. It is not that like, okay, I learned history, I don't know how to use history in my life. No, whatever you are learning, you will be using next 20, 20, 30, 25, 30 years actually. So focus
Yes.
on that actually. Think about that way. Don't think about what is the price or what is the thing. Think about how much value it will add to your life. That way you should
Yeah.
think.
Sir, and I have one more question as well, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, whether this webinar will be conducted in online or offline mode, sir?
No, offline we are not doing, because everything is online. Two reasons we are doing online. One reason is actually like all the tools we will be using is on the cloud. Even though if you
Yeah.
are conducting offline, so
Yeah.
you will be working online in the Google Cloud and all those things, because you won't be having a system with GPU, CPU, or TPU or something. So
Yeah.
all the tools are online. So what is the necessary to do with the offline? So everything is online. That is one reason. Second reason is actually like here onwards, you will be working more of online than the offline. Office, how it's like out of 5 days, you will be working 2 days online, 2 days from office, 3 days from working from home. So it is always better to custom for this online environment. So going forward, after the COVID, afterwards, nobody is keen to come to office. So even though they are interested to come to office, like they want to say that like, so 3 days I will work from home, 2 days I will. It's like you should be accustomed for this online kind of environment.
Yeah.
Because in next career, everything, most of the times you will be 50% online, 50% offline. So
Yeah.
that is the one, another reason.
Okay. Sir, and one more question I have, sir. What about the timing, sir? Because the college students, they will be, the college timing overlapping will be there. So,
No, usually like it will be evening hours. So something that like after 5, 5:30 up to
okay.
9, think during weekdays or weekends. So
Okay, sir.
usually like in week only 2 sessions, no? So 2 days, one will be weekend, one will be weekdays. So it is not that difficult actually. One day, one weekend, 7 to 9 or something that, no, 2 hour session per session. So one day, one weekend.
Okay.
And
So in a week, one weekdays and one weekend you will be taking, sir, and
yes,
per day it will be 2 hour session.
2 hour sessions.
Okay,
And
sir.
the rest all will be like assignments, case studies, or something that you will be working on. So our class sessions will be around 100 hours, but you will be working on this practical is around 100 hours. So means like around 200 you will be spending per model one.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Fine, thanks. So any other questions? Any other students? Okay. No, it is online. The whole sessions are online. Nothing is offline. So see, one more thing I'm not able to understand. What is the concern for online education? You people feeling that like, see, one thing you should understand, no? Whenever you become accustomed for online, you will get access to top-notch people. So if you are facing difficulties in learning online, no, so you won't be able to access with the good kind of faculties or the teachers, because see, they will be very, very costly. See, for example, if we have to come to somewhere else, like, so what is our cost of the, like, so salary or all of those things, no, will be around 1 crore, 1.5 crore kind of people. So those people may not come into the local area and teach you, but they will be available, accessible on the online. So if you want to get a quality kind of education, you should be always start thinking about the online. So not only now, also in later on also, if you are wanted to learn from some top-notch faculties, anything actually, who is anywhere in the world, so online will be much more easier for you to learn from him. But you are expecting offline, so it is not possible for you. You will be missing that opportunity. So what is the hindrance of learning online? Let me know, because I am feeling that, like, there is, see, my companies, my students, my employees, everybody is distributed. So everything is online. There is nothing we are doing offline actually. Work, your development, filing patents, company, every activities is online. We are doing. So now, what is the difficulties? Like, are you feeling that, like, online we are not able to understand, or what is the concerns in online? So you feel, because it is as good as, only thing is that we are not seeing face to face. Rest all will be there. See, we have it. This is a dash. This is that. Here we can teach just like a board. We can teach anything, or all the tools. Whatever you try to do, you can collaborate with me. See, for example, if you are writing, this is a code I'm writing actually teaching. So I can execute this code, like in offline I cannot execute code, correct? So here I can execute this code and you can see this code actually. And if you want me to share, actually you can share me, and whatever the code you are writing, I can see that code actually. I can modify here and you can access here. So if you add my name, so somebody's name actually, that person will be seeing my code, and whatever he is writing, I can see it, I can modify here. So it's like, it is much more convenient for you to learn in the coding and programming online compared to offline, because in offline, only board will be there, chair will be there. But if you wanted to write and execute and run something, so again, you have to go to the lab. And again, if you have stuck something, that it's like, so here, whatever I'm trying to teach you, it will be there. So whatever I'm trying to do, you will be able to understand it, right? So everything is like, so pretty good. So you can access this code, and you can also see that, like, what I'm executing. Parallelly also you can execute my code, and you can see, and if there is a concern, you can come back. So this is much more convenient actually, like, at least in this data science and AI domain, online is much more, because every time we'll be in front of the lab. So in front of the board will be there, in front of the system will be there. You will be executing along with me, and if you stuck something, you can connect me. It's like, it is more interactive compared to the offline. If offline, then again I have to come to each person and see. So it is more time consuming, and not those and because I wanted to understand from students' point of view, because we feel that online is more easy to learn and engage compared to the offline. So if you have any concerns there, let me know. Any questions? Any other questions? Shall we wind up?
Yes, sir, sure. Yes,
sir, all the courses are like classes are live, sir.
Yeah, all the courses will be live. All the classes will be live. Recorded sessions will be there. Every class recorded sessions will be there. That will be, and all materials, all code files, presentation, everything will be available to you. We will be creating a Google Classroom. Everything will be uploaded, so that, like, further references. So all classes will be live, like around 100, whatever the hours we said, no, these are the live sessions. And even the project interactions, hackathon, everything is live. So, but live session, recorded sessions will be uploaded, so that, like, you can refer later on. There is no video. So, but because later on you should need to refer that, no, so you may forget actually. So you can refer that, and all the presentation, all the codes, whatever we are, everything will be accessible. So you can access that later on. Even interview preparation, mock interviews, everything will be online, live session only. We'll be interacting. It is not like just videos. Everything is live. Any other questions? Okay. Shall we wind up, Mr. Prabhu? Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank
Okay.
you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.